With the 25th overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft, the New York Knicks decided to take a chance on a kid named Quentin Grimes. Now, Quentin Grimes ended up spending 2 years in New York before he got traded to Detroit because the Knicks were looking for more scoring off the bench. And only after 6 games, he was shut down for the rest of the season due to him partially dislocating his kneecap. He was then traded to the Dallas Mavericks, a part of the Tim Hardaway Jr. trade, and not too long after the Luka Doncic trade, Quentin Grimes and his agent asked out of Dallas. And at 24 years old, he was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers, and 28 games later, after averaging 22 points per game, he has surely earned himself a fat contract that'll set him up for the rest of his life. Welcome to Basketball Intuition. I'm your host, Ethan Simon. Today, we're going to be talking about Quentin Grimes. I think there are a lot of qualities about his game that could really contribute to a playoff team. So that's kind of what I really want to hone in on today. We're going to do offensive and defensive stuff, but I want to start with the offensive side. I think the best place for us to start is just going to be that jump shot. He gets a lot of elevation on that jump shot. He's got a super high release point, so it's hard to contest and block. He's also got a really fast release, especially on the catch and shoot. And if we look at his catch and shoot numbers, he was shooting 43.5% on 3.5 attempts, which is really great. And then you look at his pull-up shots, and they're at 4.3 attempts a game at only 33%. And I point this out to say that that is okay. Whenever he is on a real playoff contributing team, and whenever he's in that kind of situation, not just the 76ers B team, he's not going to be taking 4 pull-up 3 attempts a game. So really, it doesn't even matter in the grand scheme. How I kind of looked at it was just like, this was his opportunity to show off that he can do that when he needs to. We saw him explode for 44 points, 46 points. That boy was cooking. So if you look at his efficiency numbers and you're like, hey, he was only doing all this because he was on the 76ers B team and he's just chucking up shots, absolutely not. This was his opportunity to showcase his abilities, and he did a great job. And it's been like that his whole career. He has always been a better catch and shoot shooter than he was pull up. Now, if we dive into his 3-point shooting numbers a little bit more post All-Star break, he was shooting 50% on corner threes, but he was only shooting 35% above the break. 50% from the corners is great. Playoff teams are going to look at that and be really excited. And another thing that I love about his shooting ability is he comes off that screen ready to shoot the ball. When he's got that green light, you know he's putting up that shot every single time. In the last 28 games with the 76ers, he was able to really showcase that he's got a bag on him too. He's got a tough hezzy move that he uses a lot, and it's really effective. He's got a good handle. He's got a tight handle. He dribbles the ball hard and controlled. I just think that whenever it comes to actually dribbling the ball and breaking down his defender and getting his own shot, he is extremely underrated. Another thing, not only does he just shoot the ball, he's also getting to the basket very efficiently. Like I said, he uses that tough handle to just get to the basket. He shot extremely efficient in the restricted area. In the restricted area, he shot 67.5%. I also think that he's really good in the pick and roll. I think he's a solid decision maker. I don't feel like he makes a lot of really bad decisions. His turnovers were way up, but I mean, it's like, what do you expect? He's been in the league 4 years, and this is the most he's ever had the ball in his hands. But yeah, he can get very aggressive when attacking the rim. He's got very tough finishes, and what comes with that is free throw attempts. In his last 2 months with the 76ers, he was averaging like 6 free throws a game. And another thing about the offensive side, well, and defensive side, that I really like is he moves very well off the ball. He is good at making himself available. He uses these really quick and fast bursts of speed to get wherever he wants on the court. He's got really good timing. I just think he's a high IQ player. If you're still here and enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help out a smaller channel like myself more than you realize. And this is one of the last things I want to talk about with the offensive side is in the transition, he is deadly. The transition numbers speak for themselves. They are very good, but the eye test is there. Like I've mentioned, at least I think so. He's got a lot of energy. Any opportunity he gets to get up in the transition, he's doing that. Like I mentioned earlier, he's got that burst of speed whenever he wants it. He's got a good handle. He finishes tough at the basket, can draw contact. He does every single thing that you want in the transition. He's unselfish, will pass the ball. He does everything you want. Now, if we go over to the defensive side, he's 6'4", but he's got like a 6'8" wingspan. He gets in those passing lanes, and with getting in those passing lanes and gambling like he does on the defensive side on the perimeter, he was getting 1.5 steals a game with the 76ers. And this kind of just takes me to my next point. As an off-ball defender, he is really good. As an off-ball defender, he does literally everything you want. He is engaged, high energy, he's switching, he's communicating. And then whenever we talk about rebounding and defense kind of play into each other. I think for guards especially, rebounding kind of gets really swept under the rug, but as a rebounder, he really is very good. He's in the 81st percentile in defensive rebounding, and like I said, I just think it's a really underrated quality in guards. He's diving in on the glass. Not only is he just getting defensive rebounds, he was also getting 1 offensive rebound a game. And this kind of just goes back to my initial point. There are a lot of things about his game that are really small or here or there, but these qualities can really go far on a playoff team. I'm not sitting up here saying that he's going to come out on a playoff team and average 22 points. Realistically, I think he could give you 15 a game. But with what he does off the ball, on the ball, he's very versatile like we've already talked about. He can catch and shoot. He can pull up if he needs to, get to the basket. He can get in his bag and shoot that mid-range shot. plays good defense, high energy. He's got all these things, and as a restricted free agent, there are going to be teams that want you. I can confidently say that if Michael Porter Jr. can get a 5-year, $200 million deal, making $35 million a year, I don't see any reason why Quentin Grimes can't make 15 or 20. I honestly would be disappointed in him and his agent if he doesn't sign for at least $15 million. The only reason as a playoff team that I can think of why you wouldn't want to give him this money or why you wouldn't be willing to is because of his health. Throughout his entire career, he's dealt with injuries, and it's like whenever you're constantly in and out of the lineup, it's like there's only but so much you can expect out of a guy. But like whenever he is healthy, he is contributing at a high level. So that would be my really only hesitation if I were a team trying to sign him to a $15-20 million deal. But I think the risk to reward is there, man. Like 15 points per game plus all these other qualities that I just mentioned potentially, like that's a great player. You might not even want him in the starting lineup. He don't even need to start. He can start if you want him to, but he could come off the bench too, play 20-25 minutes a game. And if he's coming off the bench giving you only 20-25 minutes a game, he's not going to be giving up as much energy throughout the whole game, so he's able to give more energy in smaller amounts of time. I just really like Quentin Grimes, and I'm really happy for him that he got this opportunity with the 76ers. Obviously, he doesn't know me. I don't know him. But just as a person to another person, I am very happy that he's been able to showcase his abilities and potentially able to set himself up with a contract, like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, set him up for the rest of his life. And at the end of the day, like, yes, it's about loving the game and, like, enjoying playing the game, but, like, you got to get your bag, bro. And this is the perfect opportunity for him to get that bag. Now, restricted free agency can be a very hit or miss thing, but I think this is going to go well for him. At least I'm optimistic about it. And I do want to say, this wasn't even my video idea. I want to shout out, I'm sorry if I said this wrong. I mean, like, I don't know what you expect from me. I don't know. Shout out to you, bro. I really do appreciate you. He said, good video, bro. You should make a video on Quentin Grimes, how he earned a bag, this contract, this offseason. That's what we did today. That's what we talked about. You were showing me love. I really do appreciate you, bro. Much love. But now, let's get to my favorite segment of the day, the best segment of the day. And that's the comment of the day. If you're new here, the comment of the day is my favorite comment from the previous video. Question, topic, statement, basketball, sports, life, whatever you want to talk about, literally anything. My favorite comment is the comment of the day. And we low-key got 2 comments of the day because I says had the video idea, but then this poor soul over here is deserving of the comment of the day. Another name that I'm not going to come out here and try and pronounce correctly, but the only full word that I see is cats, so I'm going to call you X-Cats. X-Cats says, I'm a Portland fan, so I deserve comment of the day. I need something good in my life for once. Yes, you do, brother, and that's why I'm happy to give you the comment of the day. I will say this, I'd like to cheer you up a little bit. I'm a big Trailblazers guy. I really like what they're doing over there. Chumani Kamara, he's a demon. I just made a whole video about him. Denny Avdia, I've always liked Denny Avdia. I'm a guy that enjoys DC sports. I'm local, not local, but like it's the closest team. Wow, I can't speak. They're just like the closest professional team to me. So it's just like I've always rocked with DC. I've been to more DC games than anywhere else. So I've always liked Denny Avdia. And like Anthony Simons, I like him a lot. Regardless if he's on the team or not, he's still going to have a lot of value. So you're going to get something for him if they want to trade him. And then like DeAndre Ayton is really hit or miss sometimes. And then good old Scoot Henderson. And then see where y'all go in the draft. And they got a bunch of other guys. Like I've always really liked Shaedon Sharpe, Donovan Clingan, Jeremy Grant, Robert Williams, Chris Murray. They have a lot of guys on the roster that either have value or have a lot of potential, so it's like just know that it could be worse. It could be much worse, so everything is okay. Probably gonna wrap up this here. I don't have any video ideas for my next video. After the lottery, we're gonna be doing some videos about whoever gets like the number 1, 2, and 3 overall pick. But until that happens, I have no idea what I'm gonna make a video about. I hopefully will make another one like Friday or Saturday, more likely Saturday. And if you made it to the end of the video, which you did, I really do appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like, the comment, the sub, whatever you want. Post notifications if that's what kind of person you are. And yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about. So one more time, thank you very much for staying in the end of the video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. Peace out.